So, for my semi-structured interview, I really wanted to dive deep into things that the PARQ and that the informed consent forms don't really tell you. So, kind of just how the client really feels about their goals and how they would define those things and what is expected from me as a coach, as a wellness coach. So, my client's name is Amy. So, I began with, "Hi, Amy. Thank you for meeting with me today. I thought I'd ask you a few questions on your fitness goals and background just to help me understand and to help you better understand, just so that we know that we're a good fit for each other." And then she'll answer. And then from the PARQ, I know, or the informed consent form, I know that her goals are to be in better health in general, transform her body, so improve her body composition, lose fat, build a little bit of muscle. So from there, I could ask her that I understand that her goal is to lose fat and to build muscle, but what does that really mean to her? So what does that mean to you? And she could answer with what that means to her. Um, so usually, what I want to draw out of this question is, do I define weight loss and gaining muscle the same way that she does? Because some people just want to tone and they don't realize that that means actually gaining muscle. So I want to make sure that we're both on the same page. So she'll answer that question, and then I'll ask how long term this goal has been. So, how long have you had this goal? What experiences have you had in attempting to reach this goal? So, that'll give me an idea of what she's experienced, what her background is with exercise, if she's ever seeked out help, or if she has no experience at all. So, the next question would be, are there any wellness coaches or specific exercise regimens that you've followed in the past? And that'll again give me a better idea on her background and her experience, and whether she's a beginner or not. And let's say she says she's worked with a personal trainer before, that's important to me because I want to know how that went. Um, and like how far they got, how long she worked with that person, or if she's always done it on her own, or through the internet or something. And after that, I would ask what she's expecting. So, what are you expecting in the process of losing weight or gaining muscle? And then I would try to get this into a deeper question by asking to try to get her to relate this to a physical, social, and mental aspect. So, I noticed that she said that she wants dietary changes. So, how would that affect her physically? How would she expect it to affect her mentally? How would that affect her socially? Um, what does she expect the process to be like, in the sense of, I want to derive how dedicated this person is and what they understand the process to be. Um, the next question would be anything that this person is afraid of, basically. So, what would you say is the biggest obstacle you have faced with regards to reaching your goals? Tell me about your environment and the social support that you expect to receive. So, from this, it kind of gives me an idea of who she's surrounded by, if they're active, if that influences her at all, if they support her being active, if it's important to the people around her that she's in good health. Um, and for the obstacles, it would give me a better idea on what level I need to work on with her. Because if her problem is motivation, I could be more consistently motivating instead of educating. And if her problem is that she doesn't understand and that she wants to, but she wants to be consistent and motivation isn't a problem, that I could educate and I could really just explain what the process is. And then from there, I want to know, and I need to know really, what equipment or facilities she currently has access to. This wouldn't usually be a problem, but in this case, I would need to know what she can do and what she can't really. So let's say she has an indoor gym, or an apartment complex gym, that would be great. But if she has like homemade weights, like cans or something, and body weight and cardio, I could also work with that, but I would need to know. So I need to know what circumstances we're under. Um, then I would ask, how can I, as a wellness coach, I would ask, what needs do you believe a wellness coach in general should meet? So from this, I know what they expect from me, but indirectly, because they're just telling me what a wellness coach would be to them. And this is usually all physical, mental, social, and usually people expect a wellness coach really to better them, both physically and mentally. And then from there, I could ask, how can I, as a wellness coach, help you to achieve your goals or to meet those needs? And usually it's accountability, holding them accountable, educating them, making them feel good about themselves, explaining to them why they need to do things, really keeping them on track, making an organized regimen, and that kind of stuff. And then after asking how I can help meet their needs, I would thank them for their time. So, thank you for your time. Are there any questions or concerns that you may have? And then anything they have coming after that, I should be prepared to answer. All right. Thank you.